More protection from harmful online content is on the way after a bill was passed. From as early as next year, social media companies may be asked to disable access to harmful content on their platforms within hours, or they may be blocked in Singapore. Failure to comply with these directives could also see them fined. Geraldine Yap has more.
Who are already active in the community.
Over 2 days, the 16 MPs who spoke were largely supportive of the bill. But several asked if private communications should be excluded, given that online harms could occur in these channels. In a closing speech, Communications and Information Minister Josephine Teo noted that there are privacy concerns in regulating private chats. But she added that social media services will need to provide easily accessible reporting mechanisms, and action can be taken against those who spread harmful content through such channels.
Labeling a group or communications as private does not make it so. The bill sets out a list of factors that must be considered collectively. For example, it may be possible to conclude that a social media group is public, even if that social media group has been set to private and requires the owner to grant permission before one can access the content. But the owner is indiscriminate in granting that access.
There were also calls for laws to also cover online gaming platforms, where some members said cyberbullying and misogyny are becoming rampant.
A key concern about the popularity of video games is that so much of the content is hypersexualized. Pornography is often embedded in these games, and many games do glorify violence and sexual exploitation. In fact, a quick online search will surface many stories about how violence towards women is encouraged amongst gamers who hide under the cover of anonymity.
Mrs. Teo said the government shares these concerns about online gaming, and it's a topic that's being considered. Additional safeguards will be in place to protect the young, but the challenge of verifying a user's age was raised.
The safeguards proposed in this bill require algorithms to be adjusted to prevent any content detrimental to the physical or mental well-being of children, and to also include automatic parental tools. But these, as other members have pointed out, can be easily circumvented. I do agree that for some, age verification dwells into the realm of privacy. But I think it is the only sure way and needed way for content to become age-sensitive for the end user.
There is currently no international consensus on the standards for effective and reliable age verification by social media services, which Singapore can also reliably reference. Instead, we will continue to closely monitor and extensively consult on the latest developments in age verification technology, taking into account data protection safeguards and consider viable regulatory options.
Wrapping up, Mrs. Teo said the new law will provide users with the tools to manage their own safety.
Ultimately, we must recognize that there is no single measure that will assure us of online safety. We will need laws, codes, education, user reporting, and a whole range of interventions. Shared responsibility, parental guidance, and active individual involvement will play a key role in ensuring that even in the face of harmful online content, users, including children, can stay safe online.